The atmosphere at the backstage was different from usual. Amidst the quiet spectators, a man in a suit slowly walked through the gate. The man's name was Jiro Shinbashi. He was dressed in a black business suit, with a business bag on his shoulder and a plastic umbrella in his hand. He looked like a salaryman who had just dropped by on his way home from work. But this was not an office. This was Korakuen Hall, the sacred ground of Flores. A murmur ran through the venue. Who is that? Is that guy going to play in the match? The audience stared at him as if he were half god. Jiro walked down the aisle with calm steps and bowed politely. He took a business card holder out of his suit pocket and offered one to the audience in the front row. Pleased to meet you. I'm Shinbashi from the Dragon Gate sales department. Quote. The audience laughed, but were momentarily taken aback by his politeness. He treated the ring as if it were a business meeting room. Handing out business cards, selling face, and establishing relationships was a quintessential business strategy. He stepped into the ring and lightly swung his umbrella. I should probably do a home check in preparation for the weekend's close quarters golf match. The venue erupted in laughter at those words. But something strange happened during the body check before the match. The referee took his smartphone from his pocket. This is insane, so it will be confiscated. What? I have a work call coming in. Despite Jiro's desperate lectures, the smartphone was handed over to headquarters. At that moment, the venue erupted in laughter and applause. But behind that was his thorough commitment to his character. He played the role of a salaryman wrestler down to the smallest detail, and that was Shinbashi Jiro's Ryugi. His opponent was the veteran Mochizuki Masa. The man who had been through many training sessions stared at the noble face in his suit. Hey, are you really up for the match? Before the gong sounded, Jiro thought about his mind and body. Then he quickly took out his business card and handed it to Mochizuki. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule today. My name is Shinbashi Jiro. Mochizuki couldn't help but smile wryly, but he accepted the business card as a courtesy. At that moment, Jiro nodded in satisfaction and started walking towards the ropes. I'll be taking my leave. Follow me. You're a professional wrestler, aren't you? What are you doing here? Mochizuki's slam echoes. Mochizuki's kick immediately hits Jiro's back. What are you doing? Jiro shouts and reflexively jumps high. Then, a high-impact drop kick pierces Mochizuki's face. The venue is filled with excitement, and Mochizuki stops moving for a moment. That was a good drop kick, wasn't it? The audience responds to those naturally spoken words with laughter and applause. It's a comedy, but it's also real professional wrestling. Jiro's techniques show his solid physical ability and experience. He seems to be joking around, but he's not holding back. His true identity is not just a gag wrestler. Behind his sales smile, there's a burning investment. His every move captivates the audience, makes them laugh, and surprises them. This is the second match of the Dragon Gate King of Gate 2025. What unfolds on the stage is a fusion of the spirit of a salaryman and Toko. Jiro's movements are steeped in business manners. He never forgets to bow when he throws his opponent or after he has knocked him down. Before going in for cover, he adds, "Excuse me, number one." The audience erupts in laughter and applause. But Mochizuki gradually finds it hard to laugh. That drop kick, its speed, and timing were all authentic. Are you really a salesman? Mochizuki's question was the most serious. But Jiro answers with a cool face. In both sales and professional wrestling, trust is the most important thing. In the ring, business cards are exchanged with fists and words. Even when he is thrown or kicked, Jiro stands up with a smile. Never giving up is the basic rule for a working adult. His overly serious character, which has captured the hearts of the audience, is instead exciting. His businessman spirit transforms the ring into an office. But Mochizuki shows no mercy. He delivers a hard kick, showing the determination of a veteran. Even so, Jiro does not fall. He stands up cheerfully while adjusting his tie. Let's decide based on the results of this competitive presentation. When Jiro shouts this, the audience bursts into laughter. Mochizuki was half amused but took his stance with a serious expression. He also demonstrated his attack using a vinyl umbrella, a single-minded attack in defense. This is a sales tool. It is by no means a weapon. Saying this, he used the umbrella as a feint and executed a brilliant rolling sobat. The match reached an unexpected climax. Serious technique shined through in the comedy. Jiro's use of his body was as precise as a calculated presentation. Before long, Mochizuki landed a powerful kick and Jiro collapsed. But he got back up. There will be no intermission in this match. The audience stood up and applauded. Even after Mochizuki secured victory, Jiro remained deeply moved. Thank you for your valuable time today. He took the microphone covered in sweat and wearing a suit. I will use this experience in my future sales activities. The audience burst into laughter and gave him a standing ovation at his words. The Reiwa era's salaryman hero appeared at the Shinbashi Jiro Pro Wrestling Association. His battles are not limited to those in the ring. It was also an encouragement to all working people who remain true to themselves while navigating the rough waves of society. Armed with a suit, tie, and plastic umbrella, he continues to travel around the country today. Whether in a formal meeting or in the ring, he never forgets to smile and be passionate. The fighting salesman Mabashi Jiro. His story has only just begun.